to the play Oliver Twist, presented and casted by Ray A.B., directed by Sampurna Meena and Bharatri. Our tale begins in Victorian England, a time of great imperial wealth, hiding much poverty for ordinary people. 9 years ago, one such unfortunate girl found herself alone and unable to care for the baby she was soon to have. She threw herself on the mercy of the workhouse but sadly died without knowing her son. Her only worldly possession was a golden brooch, quickly spirited away by the workhouse dame. The baby was given the name of Oliver Twist by the parish beadle in charge of the workhouse, Mr. Bumble.
Right then, Oliver Twist, your bed's underneath the counter. You don't mind sleeping on coffins, I suppose. It don't much matter whether you do. You don't, because you can't sleep nowhere else.
Oliver is mistreated and is miserable in the orphanage. He and his mates are seen to be malnutrition and scrawny. Begin! This is what we're waiting for. If we live till 84, all we ever get is rude. Every day we say our prayers, but they change the bill of fare, till we get the same old rule. There's not a crust, not a crumb. Can we find, can we beg, can we borrow or cash? But there's nothing to stop us from getting the truth when we all close our eyes and imagine food. Glorious food, hot sausage and mustard. While we're in the mood, cold jelly and custard. He's putting in samples. What next is the question?
Please, sir, I want some more.
What?
Please, sir, I want some more.
What? Ask for more? This cannot be. What's his name?
Oliver, sir, you named him yourself. He's Oliver Twist.
What shall we do with him? He's too much trouble.
Sell him, sir. He's too pretty for us here.
Indeed we shall. Come, boy. Oliver, Oliver, never before has a boy wanted more. Oliver, Oliver, what does more when you know
Very small indeed.
There's no denying it now, but he'll grow. He'll grow.
I dare say he'll grow on a good food and drink. Parish children always cost money. Get down the stairs with a little bag of bones.
We'll take him on trial only. If he eats less and works more. £4, you say? You should receive your money. But do not ask for more. Oliver spent an unhappy month with Mr. and Mrs. Sowerberry. He made a wonderful undertaker's mute, often passing the orphanage where he once lived. However, all was not well at the Sowerberrys. He was teased and goaded by Noah Claiborne, Mr. Sowerberry's pallbearer. He then escaped to London. Hello, boy. What you doing this fine day?
Me, sir?
Of course you. Hungry?
Oh, yes. I'm very tired. I've walked all the way from a horrible place.
Well, you're lucky I found you. You'll never be on your own again.
What do you mean?
I'm Jack Dawkins, and this is my home, Old London Town. People call me the Apple Daughter. Come with me. I'll take you to a gentleman who will take you in his home. Consider yourself at home. Consider yourself part of the family. We've taken to you so strong. It's clear we're going to get along. Consider yourself well in. Consider yourself part of the furniture. There isn't a lot to spare. Who cares whatever we got to share?
Oliver and Jack made their way through the grime and stench of London's back streets. They arrived at a tumbling ruin, which was home to many children and an elderly crow known as Fagin.
Hello, Fagin. I brought us a new friend. This is Oliver Twist.
Wonderful to meet you, Oliver, my dear. Very pleased to make your acquaintance.
I'm very delighted to meet you, sir. Thank you for inviting me home.
You see, Oliver,
In this life, one thing counts in the band, large amounts. I'm afraid these don't grow on trees. You gotta pick a pocket or two. You gotta pick a pocket or two. Boys, you gotta pick a pocket or two. Large amounts don't grow on trees. You gotta pick a pocket or two.
now you, Oliver.
Oliver, 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 Oliver.
Has it gone, Oliver?
Yes, sir.
Good. You start your trade tomorrow. For now, Dodger, find him a bed.
The streets of old London town offered ample opportunity for pickpockets and especially a new recruit, like Oliver. After a few foil attempts, they see a venerable gentleman, one Mr. Brownlow, engrossed in a purchase.
Hey!
Oliver, Oliver,
Come on, give it back.
Oliver.
Come on, give it back. I know you have it.
No, sir.
Stop thief!
I didn't do it, sir. I'm innocent.
Don't hurt her.
It's the magistrate for you, my lad.
No, sir. So believe me, sir.
Oliver is put under trial and is proven innocent under the account of an eyewitness from a nearby shop. Much to his relief, the matter was closed there.
Life had changed for Oliver. Kind Mr. Brownlow had taken Oliver for his own. The friendless orphan would never be friendless again, as long as he lived. Mr. Brownlow was sure Oliver was destined to be part of his family, perhaps because he reminded him of his dear but dead niece. His close friend Mr. Winston was less than convinced by the orphan child. He thought his friend hoodwinked and deceived.
You cannot trust boys.
I can trust Oliver with my life. Here, Oliver, take this to the bookstore and pay for this 5 pounds.
Certainly, sir. I shall not be late as I know just the store you made.
Now, Brownlow, my old friend, you won't see that boy again.
Yes, I will, Mr. Vincent. Oliver reminds me of someone very dear to me.
Oliver is kidnapped and brought back to Fagin's den.
Mr. Brownlow will think I stole the books. You have kidnapped me.
But Oliver, this is your own. These are your friends and family.
I don't want to live here with you. You are a thief.
You've done wrong kidnapping the boy, Fagin.
Back here! Back here! Bullseye, after him!
No, Bill, the dog will tear him to pieces.
Then we'll have to bash some sense into him.
Don't hit him, Bill. I'll teach him how to steal wives.
I want a boy, a small, thin boy, who'll do my house-breaking job. But first teach him. But if he doesn't do good, I'm going to bash some sense into him.
Leave him, Bill. He's no good to us. Leave him.
The troubles he put us through, he's going to earn his place tonight. Nancy, and you, Fagin, meet me at the tower, and you come.
No good can come of this. No good at all.
All did not look well for those in the sway of Bill Sykes and his ugly temper. Nancy knew she had to do something. To find a way of returning Oliver to where he rightly belonged, with Mr. Brownlow. Meanwhile, Mr. Brownlow had found that Oliver was more than an engaging orphan who deserved a better life. He was his great nephew. The link he had felt was missing had been put into place by a visit from Mr. and Mrs. Bumble.
I knew it all along. Oliver was her boy.
So you see, Mr. Brownlow, we knew you'd be very glad to see us after receiving your letter.
Glad to see you? I would have been glad to see you 9 years ago.
Well, I'm sure we should never have a comfort to do well by the boy.
You only came here to further up your own greed. Take this and be gone.
Mr. Brownlow listened with anguish of the event which had befallen Oliver at the hands of Nancy, Fagin, and worst of all, Bill Sykes regretfully. Mr. Brownlow had to trust Nancy if he was ever to see his beloved Oliver again. He agreed to meet Nancy on London Bridge at midnight and she would bring the boy to him.
Run, Oliver! Go! Go!
You're not going anywhere. You're going to be here. And you can't sit down.
Sykes struggled to hold both Nancy
Back here. Back here. Bullseye. Last year evil hound on them. Last year evil hound.
Could be identified and where of this honesty and violence dragged in leader, terrified to dash to Fagin. The boy is followed Bullseye. Getting out of his sight, he had tried not to look to escape.
let me go and get it.
The bowlers followed Bullseye when they caught up with Sides. He had climbed onto the top of the roof, shaking his fist and cursing. He fell from the roof and met with a sorry end.
Go on, lad.
Oliver, my dear boy, so glad to see that you're safe.
Is that you, Dodger?
Of course it is. Here, I've got a present for you.
Lined.
Yes, lovely workmanship, ain't it?
Yeah. I'm reviewing the situation.